Hello, this is Sabine Minsky trying for this video a second time. You can reach me at fromhearttosoul.com. And today I want to share with you an image that will hopefully help all of you empaths or highly sensitive people understand how to play with your energy bubble without being depleted and without overstepping your boundaries and giving your energy to others or enabling others. So something that often comes up when I speak with empaths or in my own life, learning how to deal with other people's energy and respect my own and theirs, is that it's hard to tell where the limit is. And today I want to give you an image regarding ping pong playing that might help you in your everyday life, hopefully, in understanding where you're at in your own energy and in the other person that you're interacting with and their energy. Now, the first thing to keep in mind as I speak is that we, as human beings incarnated in 3D, we are each at free will. So we're each responsible for our actions and our inactions and the consequences thereof, unless you're a kid or you have some cognitive incapacity. So when we play ping pong, we have a clearly defined set, which is a table, a net, and each person has their side of the table and a racket and one ball. So the ball is basically the main interaction between the two people. And that's what happens in everyday life when we interact energetically. There's a forward and backward, and we play around. Sometimes we play nice, sometimes we smash, like in ping pong, depending on the energy level and the type of connection. And we each know when we play ping pong which side is ours, and that we can go around it to some extent, but we have our side, and it's pretty easy to respect that and to see it. When we're dealing with everyday interactions as empaths and highly sensitive people, those limits are murkier. For some reason, it's harder for us to realize what's our bubble and what's the other person's bubble. And what empaths tend to do is that they tend to want to help, they tend to overdo and overgive, and that is actually not a gift to yourself because you're depleting your energy bubble, your energy tank, and it's not a gift to the other person, whether they're going to take it as being overburdened by you or whether they're going to actually soak it in and be enabled by you, because you're trying to take on your own shoulders part of their free will and therefore part of their responsibility for their actions or inactions. And that's not okay. That's not respectful of your free will, your energy level, and that's not respectful of their free will, their energy level. So the next time you're in a situation where you don't really know where you're standing at in terms of helping, enabling, it's kind of murky, I'm going to invite you to ask yourself this one question: am I staying on my side of the ping pong table? Because what happens when you're trying too hard to help is that instead of staying on your side of the table, you're actually running to the other side, to the other person, or walking there, and you're trying to hold their ping pong racket for them. You're trying to guide them to how to play, how to serve, etc., in a way that is overbearing. You're actually trying to hold the racket for them. Think of it this way: how about instead you stay on your side and you show them how to serve with your own racket, and you help them by inviting them to mirror what you're doing in your own life. That's something that I always remind my clients of, is you're going to emanate from your own life and you're going to impact others by them seeing what you're creating in your life. If you're trying to hold the reins for them, trying to do for them all the time, or in big ways that aren't respectful of how much energy you have or how much money you have, whichever ways it is that you're helping others, it's detrimental to you and it's detrimental to them sometimes in the short run, but for sure in the long run. And believe me, I see people who are overgiving over years, and just depleted, completely depleted. So if in your everyday life you're wondering, where am I, like, why am I tired? What's going on with my energy level? I don't feel like I have enough energy today. Try and ask yourself, are there people in my life with whom I am consistently not respecting the ping pong table and the net, or people that I've overstepped my boundaries by going on their side of the ping pong net and of the ping pong table and trying to take on what wasn't mine to take on. And how do I get back to my side of the ping pong table? Because that's also something that can be hard for highly sensitive people, is to, once you realize that you've overstepped and that you've stepped onto the other person's side, you don't dare to step back to your side. You're like, oh, I started, I need to continue helping them. Nuh-uh. You're at free will to recharge your energy bubble at any time, your energy tank. You're at free will to step back and change the discourse and change the way that you're doing things. If you're not happy, if you're not fulfilled with an interaction with somebody, with a relationship with somebody, you can always remodel it in a way that feels more aligned to you, more respectful of your own energy field. So really, I invite you to ask yourself, which side of the net am I on? Am I trying to hold somebody else's racket for them? And how can I instead lead by example and hold my own racket to help them and serve them in a way that is respectful of their free will and more helpful in the long run for everyone? So I hope this image helps you, and I look forward to connecting with you very soon again. And you can visit fromhearttosoul.com for more info. Bye-bye.